you've come to my channel. I'm Michael Cassidy. We appreciate you so much. Let me see, can I get in the camera here? We're going to be doing a nice lady style today. We're going to be doing a kind of spiky at the very top of the head and up around the ears, somewhat of a square hairline. We're going to be just doing something. This is an older hairdresser here, not older. I hesitate using that word, but one that I had to look up 2 years back to. She's been in hairstyling a long time, but she's kind of quit now. But we're going to try to make it look good for her. And we're going to start by just taking this right in here. And we're going to take this out pretty close through here. We're going to get a little spiky look through here. We'll get this out of the way. I didn't mean to call you old there.
That's okay. Hey, I am old. Call it what it is. I'm old.
Something's never bothered me is my age.
She lost so much weight I didn't even recognize her when I saw her.
Oh, she looked good.
Oh Lord, I didn't know who she was. I knew her, but I knew her, but I just couldn't place.
Last time you saw me, I weighed almost 300 pounds. I was huge.
Nice sized woman.
Yeah, I was.
She didn't lose it, I found it.
Oh deal.
But she went out to the Church of God and people didn't even know her, that she went with them for years.
I went with them for years. And they didn't know me the other week, did they? Well, I was going that next day after I was here last.
Michael, speak. Hello? Hey. Yeah.
Christine, you ought to see his little twins. They got twins. They're adopted, they're so cute.
Just a little bit right to start with, all it is, though. Just a little bit. Yeah. Just $75 first year. I'll talk to you about it, though. I love you.
Yeah, those little boys, I'll tell you. How old are they now?
They're 6 years old.
Oh.
Here's a button. You still looking at the case someplace?
I don't think I'm going to mess with it. I got the business I had out here last week.
You just did a good spot.
Again, I got plenty of room out here.
Yeah.
They're not going to work. My sister, they're not going to help me, so.
You're not going to have any parking at Casey's.
That's the only problem. I don't have no parking there.
That'd be nice.
And it is in a good spot, Michael. Right.
Yeah.
Right. I'll tell you what, this is not, it'd be hard to get in and out of that little spot.
Yeah, it is hard.
We sold Mama's house.
Y'all did sell it?
Mm-hmm. You know Janice and Dave Griffith, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Their son Quentin.
Yeah.
He bought it.
Yeah. That'd be interesting that they have a place there, I'll tell you. It's a nice, I like it right in that area. It must get back to town real fast.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
I wanted it. But
You ought to see the place Mike was
business
looking
been
at.
slow this year. I couldn't have invested if I wanted to in it.
Yeah.
Me and my husband wanted it for several years now. We said, you know, that we'd love to have bought a little house like that and had it for when Renee and Tony come and the boys, you know, they, you know.
Do you remember
Have a place
Casey
to
House,
stay.
Christine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Michael,
Yeah.
Michael talked about getting that. That's a nice place.
It is.
Now if I get this spike looking just right, see, and get this blended right here, then I can go and blend this and I can blend down with
Exactly.
this. So if I get this just the right length
Mm-hmm.
and kind of fill it out, then I can kind of look at
Then you got your line, your point.
a pattern I can go back to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be okay, I believe. Let me dry this a little bit here.
That's the whole point of it, is taking it from right there.
Yeah.
Just wear anything in her hair any way she wants.
She's got a good hair.
Yes, she does.
I enjoyed doing it the other day when I cut it like 3 months ago, I think it was.
Well, it's been up.
Right for Thanksgiving month.
Yeah, the week, the week before Thanksgiving. Yeah.
I can always take a little more too out here if I
Oh,
want
yeah.
to. I'm gonna come right here. I'm gonna do a little something here.
Okay.
I'm gonna make that kind of blend to that a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want it to drop off.
Yeah. Angle that up a little bit. That's looking pretty good.
That's where I always got my pattern, was in the top of my head, or
Especially
at
on
the
this
nape
like
of
this.
the neck.
If you can get something finished and pretty much finished, and you can bring the rest of it to look
Yeah,
up to par with that. That's what I always try to do if it's a neckline or around here.
yeah.
You know, if you happen to stay up one night and don't get to go to sleep till about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, you just cut around in circles on a haircut. I've noticed if you're real tired when you get there. If you never get something finished on a haircut, then you can finish with it.
That's right. I used to dream about a cut.
I think your mind can actually work out problems at night. I think it does.
I'd be trying to think I need to switch somebody's hair around. It's too old of a hairstyle. Things are changing. Wonder what this would look like on so-and-so.
Yeah.
I used to do that in Rosie Art all the time.
Yeah.
And I tried to get her to change, and she wouldn't do it. And I said, please just let me change one thing, and if you don't like it, I won't charge you for this haircut. That's all I had to say.
She liked that boy.
She liked that.
Did she like it though?
Yeah, she always loved her haircut. And she was telling me the other Sunday when I was back here since I saw you last. I've been back again. And she was saying, oh, I wish I had one of your haircuts. One of your styles, my hair. Nobody does my hair like you did.
I cut Mr. Liston's hair all the time.
You did. His hair looked good the other day, too. I saw him.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah. She was kind of like a surrogate mother to me for several years. She was just... Well, I grew up in the church with her and her kids. You know, she was the teacher and I was, a young Christian. She was trying to, help me and show me things and stuff. That was whenever I was raising the kids, out in the church out there.
I'm going to take it with try my 3/4 blade on the bottom here. I'll fade this in a little bit right here, just like that. Right at the bottom.
Oh, I could go to sleep.
Yeah, but actually, so how many young did you have altogether? 3?
I raised Randy's daughter, from baby. She liked 10 days being 2 years old when he and I got married. And I raised her until she was 18. And then I've got Lance and Renee, that I have 2 stepchildren by this marriage, that I've got 7 grandchildren. Well, 5 on that end, 2, Renee's 2 boys. So I've got 7. And I've got 1 great-grand and 1 on the way. One will be born in May.
He probably knows Megan, doesn't
You know Megan.
Yeah, I know those. I know them. Yeah. It's just been a while since I've seen them. Been 20, 30 years. Imagine. I know one of the girls. I think one that.
You knew Lynn.
Yeah.
Lynn liked you.
Yeah.
Lynn
We was talking on the
really
phone.
liked him.
We talked on the phone a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she was a few years younger than me. I think. I'm like 52 now. She's about 47, 80.
She's 40. Yeah. She was born in 68.
47. 68.
Yeah. She was born in 68. And then Randy got married in 71. Well, Renee was born in 71. We got married in 71. No, we got married in 70 and Renee was born in 71. Well, I had one 70, Christine had one 71, and I had another one 72. We got married in July 31st of 70. And Renee was born August of 71. And then Randy and Cookie had Lynn in 68. straight out of high school and had a baby. He was supposed to go to the Air Force Academy.
Randy.
Yeah, Randy was supposed to go. And that happened, he gave that up and went to work at the yard mill?
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna love this.
I think it
Look
is.
at that hair going off my neck. I just felt like I had a bushel basket on top of my head.
Yeah.
Because I was so used to it just falling into place, and then it just seems like in the last couple of weeks it just popped out and I couldn't see nothing but that hair hanging out at my neckline and hanging over my ears when I tried to fix it. It got so long on the sides where I like to brush it toward my face, you know. And shoot. I said, I got to get the Sherrod. And it just happened. Well, we were coming out this way to see if Bill's was open to eat out there, and it was closed, and that's how we derived we needed a haircut, didn't we, when we passed here? So I'd love to have one of his haircuts. I bet he ain't open.
Who?
That's what I said. I said, I bet he ain't open.
That's it, I see it, there it was.
More likely I won't be here if I can. Sometimes I'll leave early like a day like today, you know.
Yeah.
No, more than likely I won't be there. Get that a little bit right there.
It's full of hairspray.
Was gonna get a lot of perms too, didn't she? The one
Alice? Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, that's the big hair era, you know, and you had to have the
Teasers,
spiral.
teasers.
Yeah, a lot of I did too.
Oh,
And
man,
the
yeah.
spiral perms and all that was coming in, and the big poof on the top of your hair, and the rest of it's curly. You know.
Did you see some of Tanya's haircuts last night?
Yes.
I
I remember doing those in the shop. I said, Lord, does that bring back memories?
She was showing us last night.
I call them my money hairdos.
I laughed, I like cried at some of them. I told her she looked like a poodle in one of them.
She looked like Ricky Schroeder.
In one of them, just she
did when she was little.
said her mama had went outside, Mary had went outside and said she was in there and they said they wanted short but not too short. And the other didn't look just like Ricky Schroeder did.
She did. The only way you knew she wasn't a little boy. She had little earbuds, little tiny studs in her ears. Yeah. So those hairstyles brought back some memories. I used to do more teasing and updos. I put up curls and cascade curls with hair pieces.
That stuff I never really know doing. That's not rolling hair on that much.
Well, see, I went to church out at Church Sky, and all of them women wore their hair up, you know? And I had all of them women at the shop. I had a good clientele. And then if some of the people up the road at the Pentecostal church would see it, and then they'd be in the shop, you know, so.
That's how you know you're saved.
I had people come from Bennettsville, Blenheim, McCall. They were cousins or sisters to somebody that I fixed their hair here. And they'd come over here every week and get a hair did. Hair done. I'm used to hanging around my grandkids. They say, I want my hair did, Nana. You are who you hang with? I have to tell Caitlin, I was saying that to her hairdresser. I said, oh, my hair did. I did the hair.
They been making any hauls much?
Yeah, it's really been slow. When I first went out after Thanksgiving, it was running smooth. I thought, okay, there's not as many trucks out here, so I'm getting more runs. Huh. Well, what it is people, the end of the fiscal year, is they want that inventory gone, yeah, and stuff, and it was just all shipped out, and they didn't have nothing to go nowhere. What I carried was things people were shutting down, plants. The things that I was carrying was stuff for shut down or special order items or something like that. I carried more Hershey's chocolate this year than ever. And that got left out of shipments. Yeah, I picked it up and carried it a lot of places. And Sunny Delight.
I remember that Sunday Delight.
Sunny D.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what my boys love, yeah.
Yeah, it get left out of shipment.
My boys love
People have these promotion shows. They came out with a new flavor this past year. And they were having promotion shows and stuff. And
Wasn't it cheap?
it got left out of their shipment and I had to rush it to them.
It said it would be cheap for them to just buy it where they were.
Yeah. But their company was paying for it, you know, the company that makes it was paying for them to take it out there and promote it. And so, yeah, they would have been crazy to go buy it, but that would have been the ideal thing. They paid me good to take that Sunny Delight. Chocolate, Hershey's chocolate pays you good too. But I carry mainly stuff for Caterpillar or 3M, these power plants, gears and electrical components and things like that, cylinders, all kinds of stuff.
Thomas County.
Even though electric, I carry a lot of it.
You'll notice what I'm doing. I'm actually drying some of this haircut. I'm drying it and I'm kind of perfecting it as I go, and it's actually helped me to figure out exactly what to do by doing that dry, and I can really actually see it. So it's going on real good, this cut is.
I'm sorry, you was just going on talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You tried,
I
no, you.
should have gave, it's fine.
I didn't think, I could have kept my mouth shut.
Oh, you did fine.
could have talked
You did
about
fine,
your
yeah.
haircut.
I always have to go back over there, kind of stick my nose right in the camera and do it when I do that.
Well, they know what kind of hairdos I've done, what kind of work I do, and everything
Nothing
else
wrong
in
with
that video.
You know, people are interested in that, they want to see what's going on.
And you
They
know,
like hearing the story.
it's something when one hairdresser likes another hairdresser a lot like that.
Yeah. We used to be so competitive back in the day, so, oh, you know that Michael's out there, he's making a killing, well, that's where our customers went. You know, blip, 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 you know, that went on.
I did better though when I was actually up here in town, up
Yeah.
in number 9, that's why
Yeah.
it really got better. It was a little slow out there in the country compared to.
But I used to remember, I said, I know some of my customers have got to do Michael's day in here.
It happens sometimes, I mean, it crosses those, you know.
Yeah. I believe all of us hairdressers done that at one time or another, yeah. My customers ain't here this week, they got to be over at so-and-so. They won't draw me the clothes, but they better try something different somewhere else every once in a
Hell,
while.
you ain't gonna like it, I mean, it's not.
Yeah, they do that.
Just satisfy you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a few stolen from me along the way, but
Oh, I've had so many doors on over the years.
oh Lord.
I couldn't handle all of them. What my problem is, everybody wants to come at lunch.
Yeah, for their lunch hour.
It's
Yeah.
hard, they
Hard.
hard at 12, and then I got 5 or 10 waiting on me at lunch.
I think the best time to come during the week is like 2:30 or right before
It's
3
better,
o'clock.
it's better, yeah.
Because people getting off at work at 3.
And I'm slow at 5 o'clock, a lot of times you get right in here, 4:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, people hadn't quite got off work and got settled to come by to get a haircut yet. That was a good time. I tell everybody to come in between 4:30, 4:45, and 5 o'clock. That way, some of the plants hadn't let out at that time, or some of the stores hadn't closed, or the shifts hadn't changed. You know, the hospital. I used to hate it when the hospitals did shifts. I'd get stormed with everybody that had an appointment.
So I just, most of what I do is just no appointments, just come on by, you know.
Yeah, but I was doing long hair, so.
Yeah, oh, you had to do it, yeah. A lot of these haircuts I'm doing, I just buzz cuts and fades and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not as hard. We run this thing okay.
I didn't like Jimmy getting his hair cut so short, and I fussed at him for the last 2 years, Michael. And he said, I like it like that, I like it. I said, well, whatever, you go wear it. Finally, Devin, the oldest granddaughter, she said, Papa, what? I don't like your hair that short.
She does?
She doesn't. And he,
No, I don't
well, I like
either.
it, I like it. Next
I
thing
can't get used to it to save my life.
and
Because
but you know what? He had Michael leave it longer the last time. I said, now, I should get Devin to begin with to get him to cut because I begged him. It's so easy for him to
he
take
looked
care
more
of
like
his hair.
himself last night
Yeah.
than I've seen him.
Michael does good on his hair, but he had Michael buzz it. I'm like, no, don't like it like that.
Well, Michael was cutting it the way
He
Jimmy
was
was
cutting
telling him to cut it,
exactly,
you know?
exactly like Judy told him.
I'm putting a bigger blade on now, 1 inch blade, and I'm fading up a little higher. Fading it into where I spiked it.
That looks good.
If I can run this guard on, I know I'm gonna have a perfect haircut. That's the whole thing. If I can do that, let me just kind of do that a little bit.
That's Christine Short.
That's why my hair was so easy to manage last time, Bill.
You
I
sure?
mean, because it just, I'm telling you. I'd blow my hair, shake my head, and it'd be where I wanted it.
You know that Mama was so picky about her hair.
Yes, she was. bless
Oh
her.
my Lord.
She let me cut her hair,
She
but
let you cut, yeah, but she was so picky about her hair.
she
But I ain't
was.
never seen her when she left, and she'd be just happy she could be.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll force us with us, what?
Yes. I love Michael to pieces.
Yeah, she kept telling me. Oh, I love Michael, sis. I just have to tell him how I want my hair cut.
Yeah, that's it. I have to tell her I want my haircut.
Don't cut it all off.
That's right. Yeah, and look here, her ears.
Oh, let me
She
tell
said her
you.
ears was so big, don't you come over my ears.
I got her hair too short one time I cut it, and I was up here, she wanted me to give her haircut so bad, and I cut her hair too short. I come back, no, it wasn't too long after that. And I said, you want me to trim your hair? She says, no, it's still growing out from the last time. She'd tell you what she thought now. She didn't.
Yeah.
She wasn't much on biting her head.
That's what my grandmother was.
Michael had that hair like that, and that was Mama.
She'd tell you what she thought my grandmother would. She'd hold back the none.
I
They
was-
called her Donnie. Said, don't you think it'd be better if you called me Miss Derrick? I mean, it'd be somebody about 50 years old. They call her Donnie, she's about 7. It'd be better if you called me Miss Derrick.
Here you go.
Or something else.
Well, hey, they was raised in that era where that was the way it was.
My children are my grandchildren, and Christine's daughter. They are the bluntest people I have ever heard talk.
Well, they grew up around us. and
Mary
told us
Jane.
I'm gonna take some of this, I'm gonna take some of some of this soften
And
this a
Renee.
little bit.
They can speak their mind.
Soften that a
I
little
love it.
bit.
I wish I could be like that.
Well, sometimes it gets you in trouble, Bill, but I'm gonna tell you what, you do relieve a lot of tension when you can say what you're thinking.
You got it off, really.
Gosh, Michael, that looks so
In a
good.
nice way, yeah. That just turned out good.
Well, I tell them in a nice way unless they need to be told in another way.
That's right.
They need to be told now, I can
Most
tell.
I respect that, though, when you do that.
Yeah.
I respect people who do like that.
If somebody gets to asking for it, I can tell them. And, oh Lord, don't get in Renee's way when she's ready to tell you something. Am I right?
They got some blunt children.
Lance is like that.
Is it?
Yes, he is. He's a little bit more humble with his. He does
Well, I was hoping. my
use a lot more tact than me and Renee and I do, but
I wish my grandchildren were like that. Lord have mercy.
he's something.
Hayes called me last night.
He did? He's in Dallas.
Yep, he called me last night. He said they're waiting on their luggage.
Oh. How long are they going to be down there?
They'll be back Monday.
When?
Monday.
Oh, I'm enjoying this. I can fall over sleep.
You just trimmed it. That'll make you feel better.
Yes.
Every time Michael cuts my hair, I wait until the salon. I can't stand it, but I'll be running here and there and everywhere. It feels so good when he cuts my hair.
Your hair always looks good down when you get started with it. I can feel
Oh, when he
it.
cuts it, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's got good hair to cut.
She sure
And a lot of people don't know how to cut curly hair. Or either they get scared and won't cut enough, you know.
A lot of times you have to really go ahead and cut it.
Yeah, just cut it and then, I mean, hair will grow back. I mean, don't scalp them, but hair will grow
That's what I've
back.
always said.
But it's discouraging to go get a haircut when you got curly hair and then it's too long because they were scared, you know.
Yeah, one of Michael's nieces, I would cut it. One of them, she was scared to death to cut my hair when he was training her. I said, honey, it's just hair, it will grow back.
That's right.
Don't be timid.
You know, Kay, and Tim was at church. You know, I went last.
Yeah.
And Kay had her children up there had David telling us this. She done my hair for my wedding. And I done it, she had like that Farrah Fawcett like style.
Okay, well, you're looking at the finished haircut. I'm going to show you here in a minute. I'm probably going to put this clip on the front and the back so you'll be able to see what it's going to look like. Real easy type cuts. Spike close here and just lift it and cut out longer here. Then we texturized a little bit around here with the shears. And it's just her hair just lays in place. I did kind of a square hairline. Benny, hit down a little bit, please, ma'am. Kind of a square looking hairline on her. So you can see it. I'm real pleased with the way it turned out. She likes it. She had one about a month ago. I did 2 months ago. I did it, something like